All right. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and start the recording of this presentation, and I'm going to bring up the slides so we can get going on this. Let me share my screen with you. Just one moment. Okay. Scoot that. Just take me a second. Okay. Now, we're going to talk tonight about some amazing things. I'm super excited that you're here. Tonight, I want you to really, while we're going along, imagine what your ideal life is, okay? There's different aspects of life. I want you to imagine what your ideal financial freedom means to you. What's that dollar amount you need per month to be set free and not have to be, scraping by or wishing you had more. I also want you to imagine what it would take to get to your personal freedom. What you want to go do, what you want to do when you want to do it. So I want you to think about that. And I also want you to imagine your time freedom. Those are all super important things in our lives, and all the things that people strive for. We think we can achieve these things in a regular 9-to-5 job, but many times we cannot. We cannot, because we're typically building someone else's dream while we're working for them in 9-to-5. One of the main reasons I started this business, of course, financial freedom was part of it because I needed money, but the main thing was time freedom, because I've got a young daughter, most of you know that, and I didn't want to, jeopardize any time that I could share with her. If I could find something that would let me be home and be with her and see all her first and, bake like this in the kitchen with her during the day when most people are at work, I was all about it. So when I found this opportunity and realized that I could have that time freedom, by being a home-based entrepreneur, I knew I had to go for it and had to go all in, and I did, and it's been fantastic. So we'll talk tonight how we can design our ideal life with Planet Marketing, and we'll show you how to take control of your future by being an entrepreneur and by working from home with e-commerce. It's fantastic because we don't have to maintain any inventory, we don't have to mail anything out, we don't have to ship anything, we don't have to package anything. All of our stuff is online, so it really it frees us up to focus on our business more and less on shipping and things like that a lot of home-based businesses have to do. So tonight we'll discover how we can earn more, travel more, yes, save more, and experience so much more without having to get a second job. 2 jobs are for 2 people. We don't want that. We want to have one business and one successful business and be laser focused on it and make it work. This gentleman here, this is Mr. Donald Bradley. I've met him several times. He is a fantastic gentleman. He has so much experience in the industry of marketing, sales, and distribution. He created this company. He launched it, and it's a U.S.-based business. It's based out of Atlanta, Georgia, which is nice to have that, national or U.S.-based business. Like I said, we are on an online provider, so you don't have to ship anything out. We have really, really solid leadership, and it's great to know that we have some people really backing us who are going to help us every step of the way. Mr. Bradley is committed to offering a financial opportunity that provides income now. He doesn't want people to have to wait forever to earn money and to start living well. He wants people to do it now and have financial security, and through this business we can. We have partnered up with IntelliTravel. I gotta move this out of the way. There we go. We've partnered up with IntelliTravel, and by doing that, we have an exclusive partnership with them. So the only way a person can become involved with being a travel agent with IntelliTravel is through signing up with a Planet Marketing recruiter. The reason they do that is because IntelliTravel wants everyone to have a fantastic mentor helping them along the way. They don't want to just have somebody sign up and not have any kind of guidance. And so that's why we do have to go through a Planet Marketing representative to be a travel agent with IntelliTravel. This gentleman here is Mr. James Ferrara. He's the IntelliTravel co-founder and president. And he's been an expert in the industry of traveling for over 25 years. He is like a wizard with marketing and sales, and he travels a lot, and he's super, super kind. We met him at our convention and, sat and gabbed with him by the elevator for quite some time, and he's just a really genuine man. Now, IntelliTravel has been in business for over 25 years, and we are actually the original home-based travel agency business. So if you see any others, if you're researching any others, we're the original. So the rest are just copies of the best. So keep that in mind. IntelliTravel has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, which is pretty amazing because it's not easy to get that rating and it's not easy to keep that rating. So that's really nice to know that you've got a good, a good solid company backing you and supporting you in your business. IntelliTravel is also a US-based company out of Delray Beach, Florida. Pretty exciting. Now, we do have such fun corporate leadership too. This gentleman here is Mr. Andy Cawthon. He's the president and CEO of Planet Marketing. And if you ever come in contact with him, you better have some tissues because you're going to be laughing so hard you're going to have tears coming down your face. He's so funny, and he's brilliant. He's got decades of executive management experience, global experience, and he really is very smart and very kind. Leanne Treckler, she's our behind the scenes lady for Planet Marketing. She's the COO. She manages the Planet support team. She's like, if you have an event, basically Leanne had her hand in every aspect of the event to make it successful. She's phenomenal. We also have a support team that is, trained to help us. We have a compliance team, and we also have a recognitions team, which is really fun. I love getting the recognition. Everyone likes a trophy, right? Oh, speaking of trophies, look at this. Industry awards and recognition that IntelliTravel has gained over the years. Look at those. Look at all those. I'm not even going to read them all because there's so many, but again, the Better Business Bureau, Vacation Express, we're President's Club Platinum member, Norwegian Cruises, Globus. I mean, all these companies, we've had so much documentation, and I mean, we're a legit company, and we're here to serve our customers' needs and to, have a fantastic home-based business. So let's talk tonight about the possibilities of becoming a travel agent, because there's a lot of travel going on out there. People travel for sororities, for sports teams, for emergencies, for fun, you name it, people are traveling. So this is an industry that could literally never go away because people travel for reasons all across the board. And that's great for us because there's a lot of earning power being a travel agent. Because again, we can book family reunions, common interest groups, weddings, destination weddings, honeymoons, anniversaries, group travel, sports teams. Like my niece, she travels all over the place with this competitive soccer team. It's bonkers how much they travel, but we can help them book their hotels or their flights or their rental cars, all of that stuff we can do. And I should mention that we're also able to book concerts, special events, sporting events like baseball teams or baseball games, NBA games, Super Bowl. We can book all of that stuff and earn a commission off of it. So it's pretty great. We're not just limited to flights or cruises or rental cars. We can run the gamut of almost anything you need a ticket or a reservation for. We can book it and earn a commission. Travel is huge. It's an $8 trillion annual industry. It's the biggest in the world. There's no industry that is bigger than travel, because think, you've got those famous sports teams that travel around and they're making a ton of money, but they have to travel. And so, we're being able to, add that to our repertoire, so to speak. Now, travel, it's only going to grow bigger. People want to travel. People want to see the world. With access to so much information online, people can see, at a drop of a hat, Bali, some photos in Bali, sometimes live webcams. And so they're going to go. A lot of times people didn't know what they were missing, but we do now, and we want to get there and we want to see it. So travel is projected to grow almost double to 15 trillion in the next 10 years. It is the #1 research category online, and you guys have to realize that the irony of it is that the majority of time that people are researching travel are between the hours of 9 to 5, when they're probably sitting in their dreary cubicle, sitting on their lunch break, wishing they were anywhere else but at work. And so they fantasize about places they can travel. So why don't we help them? Let's help them get where they want to go. There is a demographic that's really fueling the growth of travel, and it's the baby boomers. They're one of the biggest ones. So baby boomers, they're around, 65-ish, getting ready to retire. It's said that a baby boomer is going to retire every 20 seconds for the next 20 years. 20 seconds for the next 20 years. That is a lot of people who are going to want to be traveling. And they're going to travel well. They are. They're going to do it well, They're not going to stay in these roach motels because they've worked hard and they want to have comfort. The millennials are also spending a lot on travel, $200 billion annually. The millennials are spending. They're the ones who are seeing all these things online, and millennials, they want things now and they want it good and they want to go. And so they're traveling. So they're a fantastic group to market to for booking their travel. People are traveling anyway. They just are. Either they want to or they are. So we may as well get paid on what travel is happening from other people and by ourselves. I mean, we can earn a commission on our own travel as well. I love that. I love going on vacation and coming home to a commission check. There's nothing much better than that. IntelliTravel, we are partnered with major vendors worldwide. So we can book directly with the vendor. That means we don't have to go through any third-party intermediaries. We go directly to Disney. We go directly to Marriott. We go directly to Carnival Cruise Line. Any vendor worldwide we can get to and book. We have a direct partnership with many of them, and so we work close with them, and they help us out with all sorts of things to make it easier for us, because they like for us to, book travel for them, because it's October now, 2018, and we have 32,000 active travel agents with IntelliTravel. So that's a lot of agents booking travel for these partners. So they treat us right. They treat us good. IntelliTravel at the beginning of the year is able to reserve inventory of group cruise blocks. Now what this means is, let's say you've got a ship and it has 100 rooms. I mean, ships have more than that, cruise ships, but I'm just saying, let's say they've got 100 rooms. At the beginning of the year, IntelliTravel will go and reserve, we'll just say 20 rooms on this ship, okay? So we've got 20 rooms over here hoarded away like some acorns, and the rest of the ship sells out to the regular consumers who go online and purchase, or call the cruise line and purchase. Well, let's say that those other 80 rooms sell out. We've still got this 20 chunk here that's reserved just for IntelliTravel. So if you've got a customer that goes online and they try to book that specific cruise that we've got those 20 rooms reserved, to them it looks like it's sold out. But it's not, because we've got those 20 rooms. So if they come at us and say, I really want to take this cruise, but it's sold out, we can say, well, let me work my wizard magic and we'll get you on that cruise. And most of the time we can. And most of the time we can do it at a better rate, because it was reserved on a group rate. So we look really amazing, because that customer thought that the cruise was sold out, but it's not, because we've got it and we can get them in there. So it's really a great opportunity for us to get our customers what they want. When you join up with IntelliTravel and Planet Marketing, you get phenomenal customer support and service. You have a great team dynamic. You've got people at your back, whenever you need it. If you need anything, you just, it's a phone call or a text or a message away to get the help that you need. So there's 70 to 80% of commissions paid to the ITA. ITA is an independent travel agent. How that works is, let's say you book a Disney trip, okay? Disney pays us 10%. So if your vacation is $5,000, your commission will be about $500. So that $500 will go to IntelliTravel, who are the host company, and they will disperse 70 to 80% of that $500 to us as our commission paid to us. And that 70 to 80% varies depending on how much you have earned in the past with the company. Now, when you enroll, it's so cool, because you get your very own personalized website. So I've got my own website where I can give my customer my website address, and they can go on there and they can book their own travel. And I can earn the commission for them booking that travel. I can go on there and book myself and earn a commission for booking that travel. But it's fantastic that all I need to do is hand somebody my website. They can go on and use my website to do a booking, just as they would on Expedia or any of those other kind of booking engines. And I earn the commission for that. So pretty fantastic in that sense. We also have sales tools that we can use. We have printed materials like, flyers, postcards, things like that we can actually mail to our client, or we have digital format things that we can email to our client as well. So that's pretty great. A lot of good ways to keep in touch with our client and, be in their mind as a travel professional. Let's talk about how much we can earn. We all want to know the amount, right? How much can we earn as a travel agent working from home? Let's say you know somebody who is a frequent business traveler, okay, and they go and stay somewhere 3 times a month, and they stay 3 nights, 3 weekends a month, okay? So in this case, you would give this business traveler your website, and they go on your website while you're taking a nap or snoozing at night, and they book that hotel stay. You could earn a commission of $151 for that booking. I mean, of course, you could do the booking yourself, but it's nice for somebody who is a frequent traveler who probably already knows how to book their own travel to just go on your website, do it themselves, and then you earn the commission. We like to make money while we sleep around here. We like that a lot. Now let's talk about this next one, a golf trip. It could be any kind of trip, really, snowboard, yoga retreat, anything like that. But we'll just say it's a 5-day trip for a group of 4 to Arizona. You know, it's really not that difficult to book travel. So you go and find, you contact a client, you find out what their needs are for the vacation. You get online, you do a little bit of searching, you go to some of our preferred partners, do a little bit of searching, and you find out what your client needs, and you email them the quote. And they say, yeah, this is great, or let's change this, and you change it, and you resubmit the quote. And then you agree on it, and then literally all you got to do is go in, put in your customer's name, important information, billing information, and you book that trip. I mean, there's no great mystery behind being a travel agent. You've just got to use the resources that we have available for you. For something like this, you could earn $274, you guys, for one booking. For one booking. I would say that something like that would probably take me 2 to 4 maybe hours to do, and that that's the communication back and forth between the client and the vendors and myself. So $274 for that amount of time, I think that's all right. It keeps getting better. As we go down, this is going to get better, I promise you. A 7-day honeymoon, an all-inclusive resort to Cancun, complete with butler service. Now, keep in mind, if this was your honeymoon, which it was my honeymoon, we went to Cancun for a honeymoon, an all-inclusive, and I was not a travel agent at the time. So, but what's funny is we actually booked the vacation ourselves, but we did not get the commission for it because we just booked it as a consumer. Now, if you do a honeymoon for somebody, you guys, look, you could earn a commission of $561 on a 7-day stay in Cancun. So many people want to go to Mexico, and Jamaica is a great location too, and the Dominican Republic, and it is just not that hard to book a trip. We can go on to, we have certain vendors we can go on, and we can get everything in one place: the flight, the hotel, the car rental, the transfers, the activities, everything right in one place. It's like going to Walmart, everything in one place. And you can earn a commission of $561 on one booking. One booking. Imagine if you did one of those a week. That would be pretty sweet. That would be great. $561 4 times a month. Now, I want to back up for a second, because people have talked about, how much money would really help them financially to, get out of their rut, or, feel like they're making headway versus just treading water. And most people said an extra $500 a month would provide them that security and that forward momentum in their finances. So when you join the business and you create one booking a month of this nature, $561. I mean, it's pretty phenomenal, the amazing possibilities that are out there for booking travel. And again, it's really not that hard. I bet a honeymoon like this would take 4 or 5 hours at most. It's going to take a little more time, if your customer is really particular about the type of bed or the type of, view they want. But I mean, literally, we can go in and tell the hotel that they want roses in their room when they come. They want chocolate covered strawberries in their room when they come, champagne, all that stuff we can arrange as travel agents. And those are things that a website cannot do, such as Expedia or anything like that. It's just not possible. Now I want to move on to the best, the greatest, the group cruise. This is a 5-day group cruise example for 20 cabins. So that's 40 people, Western Caribbean cruise. Now you may think, I don't know 40 people, but I bet you if you start getting 2 or 3 couples on a cruise, they're going to start talking. They're going to tell their friends, and they're going to help you fill that cruise up for you. Now we can get a group cruise going, 20 cabins filled up. You can earn a commission of $2,240 for one booking. One booking. This one's going to take you a little more time, obviously, because you've got 40 people that you've got to input their information and all of that. But I mean, $2,000 for one booking, even if you took all month to create one booking, that's still pretty great. And you could be doing this in your, in your spare time. Literally, you can. There's a gentleman in the company, Mr. David Felger, and he works full-time at a factory building washing machines. And he does this business on the side, and he is doing amazing. So it's possible. You do not have to do this full-time to be successful. We like to have a lot of fun learning while we earn money. You don't have to come into this business and learn everything before you book travel, because quite honestly, it would be impossible to learn everything about the industry, because it's always evolving. It's always changing. New locations, new hotels, new things are being created all the time. So we like to educate ourselves by experiencing travel from the client's perspective. We want to become better educated on the travel, the different vendors and the different hotels, the good restaurants in the hotels, things like that. We are able to get vendor-specific certifications, like we can go through and get Marriott-specific training, Hilton. We can get Hawaii training, Mexico. We can get Carnival Cruise Line. It's amazing. All the trainings are out there, and they're included in your enrollment with the business. You just get them. This is really fantastic because once you complete these different trainings, you get like a certificate, almost like a diploma, and you can print it out. You can hang it on your wall, frame it. You can print it. You can display it digitally and let your followers know that, hey, I've got another certification. Let's get you to Hawaii or wherever you've done your certification on. So it's a really great way to position yourself as a travel professional. This is another great thing. These are called IntelliTrips. These are trips that are put together specifically for those of us who work with IntelliTravel. This one is a 2-day Bahama cruise. Look at that ship, Celebrity Cruises. Look at that. You can take this cruise as an IntelliTravel travel agent for $289 for an ocean view, or $329 for a balcony cabin. Now, if you've ever booked out or priced out a cruise for yourself or for anyone else, this is a steal of a deal, especially for a balcony cabin. Imagine sitting right over there in that balcony, kicking it, watching the sunrise or sunset. So cool, so cool. So we're really fortunate that these trips are in place for us to, better learn, where's the best pool on the ship? Where's the best lounge? Where's the best restaurant? Where's the best place to sit and just do nothing? That's the point of these trips, and that's why they're at a reduced rate for us. IntelliTravel has 3 really, really amazing guarantees. I'm going to tell you about this one, the best travel price guarantee. So let's say you book a trip for a client, okay? Let's say you book a trip to Jamaica, and then a few days later, you or your client find this trip at a cheaper price. Well, if we cannot meet or beat the price that they or you have found, this is cool. Your customer will get a credit for the difference plus 10% to use on a trip booked in the future with you. So it's awesome because, one, you've got a client who's happy because they get that price match credit. Number 2, you're happy because you're going to have a repeat client because they've got to book that credit through you. So it's awesome. Everyone wins. Everyone wins. It has to be like a package, the apples to apples, like the same flight, the same hotel, the same dates, all of that. But awesome. Awesome. I love that because I like repeat clients. I love them. This no questions asked 100% money back guarantee is real. When I signed up, this is kind of funny, but when I signed up, my husband was like, I don't even know, no. And I was like, I want to do it, and so I told him, listen, hon, they've got 100% money back guarantee. And he's like, yeah, but what if they don't actually give it to you? I says, they will. So this money back guarantee, what this says is, if you join up with the business and you decide within the first 30 days that it just is not for you, that's okay. We understand this business is not for everyone, but we want you to come in and give it a try. Come in for 30 days, test it out, see how you like it, take it for a test run, and make a decision then, because it's hard to know if you're going to like something until you really get into it, and that's why this guarantee is in place. So if within that first 30 days you're unhappy with your decision, you can cancel your enrollment and you get 100% back all of the money that you invested to start your business. So absolutely no financial risk to start. The worst that could happen is you're out, a little bit of time from the training that you put into your business. So very cool. No risk financially. The financial risk lessens even more. It's so amazing. I love it. This is the risk-free profit guarantee. This one states, if you get in the business and you work your business for a year, if you have not made more money or saved more money in your own travel than you have paid in your monthly fees, you actually get a payment for the difference. So let's just say your monthly fees throughout the year are $500. I'm just throwing out some numbers, but you only earned $300. Well, you just let IntelliTravel know at your 12-month mark and you get a check for $200 to make it so that you have broke even for your first year in business. Now, I don't know about you, but those 3 guarantees pretty much for me took all of the risk out of signing up for me, because I knew I could help my customer with the best price. I knew I could bail out if it wasn't working for me. And I knew if I tried real hard for a year and if it didn't work, I still would get, I would still break even. So I'm not going to be losing any money. Those were all very important things for me when I enrolled. And, they have been important to a lot of people. So I'm glad that they're in place. Now, I've mentioned, your investment and your enrollment fee and things like that. I want to talk about what it takes to get started now on your very own turnkey business, being a travel agent. Over here on the right-hand side in the white zone, that is definitely our most popular option and one that we recommend to everyone for many reasons. But for one, it's because you're maximizing the potential of both the businesses. There's no point in doing half of a business, in my opinion. And as a Planet Marketing rep and an IntelliTravel ITA, what you're doing is you're selling travel and earning commission off of that travel for yourself and your clients. And you are selling travel agencies to other people so they can start their very own home-based business as well. This way, you get to leverage the benefits and perks of two companies. So to enroll as a Planet Marketing rep and an IntelliTravel travel agent, as you can see, it's $199.90 enrollment. Less than $200. Less than 200 bucks. And then you do have a $59.90 monthly unlimited support maintenance fee for your business. So the way this breaks down, the way that this business opportunity breaks down is you've got the IntelliTravel ITA option, being a travel agent only, not building a team, not helping other people start their own business and improve their lives. You're just booking travel, sending people on wonderful vacations. To do that, it's $179.95 enrollment. You earn commission on all the travel sales you do for yourself or for your guests, and you do get your very own website, like I mentioned. All those IntelliTravel guarantees, the best prices, the VIP travel benefits, those are all yours immediately as an IntelliTravel travel agent when you enroll. $479.95 with the low $39.95 monthly maintenance support fee. So that's pretty great. Now let's move into the middle. This is a Planet Marketing rep, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. To be a Planet Marketing rep, that means you are helping other people start their very own travel business. You let people know what's available to them, how they can change their life by starting their own home-based business. And that's only $19.95 to enroll. And it's $19.95 a month also after your first 30 days. So as a Planet Marketing recruiter, there's no product purchases. Like I say, we don't have anything we have to hold at home, any kind of inventory or stock. We get direct commission on all of the sales that our ITAs do. I'll talk more about that. We enroll other people into the business. We earn off of what they're doing, and you do get your own website as a Planet Marketing rep as well. So there are three wonderful options for starting your very own turnkey business. Of course, the best option is to do both businesses and maximize your earning potential. Now, I do want to talk now about the Planet Marketing side of the business, now that I've kind of brought it up and it's out there. Let's talk about the compensation plan, how you can capitalize on the power of leverage and residual income. I did not understand either of those things, leverage or residual income, before I started this business. And I was very closed-minded to it because I didn't understand it. And once I learned it, I was like, holy moly, how was I so down on this type of thing before? Because now it's just like opened up a whole new avenue of financial freedom for me. It's been so great. Mr. Warren Buffett, super, super, super wealthy man. He says, never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. And that's exactly what we're doing here. Very minimal investment, but this is what we're doing. Now, this is how you get leverage income, okay? So as a Planet Marketing recruiter, you are selling travel agencies. So every time you make a direct sale of a travel agency, meaning you bring another agent onto the business, you earn on that every single time. Each time you do that, you earn $50 for bringing that person onto the business. Now, let's say I brought Marianne on, which I did. I helped Marianne start her very own business. When I did that, I earned $50, okay? So now, because I'm Marianne's sponsor, anytime she goes out and in turn helps another person start their very own travel agency business, I get a 50% check match on everything she does by way of recruiting. So if she brings somebody else on, she'll earn $50, but I, as her sponsor, will earn $25. And there's no limit how many times I or Marianne can bring someone onto the business. So Marianne could go out and recruit 100 people or more or whatever, and I get $25 every time she does that as her sponsor. It's awesome. That's such a great paycheck for me to get. It's so fun because, for one, I'm earning an income. And for two, I know that the people that I helped bring onto the business are being successful because they're bringing other people onto the business. And it is very, very exciting. I love that. Another way we can make more leverage income is we earn additional bonuses as we promote through the company or, through the ranks. We get team bonuses. They pay an extra $10 per sale for the team. And there are 6 different levels of $10 bonuses, which I'll show you visually in a minute. So that means once you get to a certain point, which is 9 people that you've personally helped start their own travel business, you earn $60 per enrollment versus $50. And then when your direct recruit someone else, you earn $35 instead of $25. And it just keeps going up. It's pretty cool. Again, no limit on direct sales, matches, or team bonuses. And your commissions, this is cool. I didn't mention this, but the commission is paid weekly. So if I help someone start their business this week, I get paid for it next week. I don't have to wait a month. I don't have to wait any amount of time but a week or less. So I like that. Now, this builder program, when you sign up to be a Planet Marketing representative, your goal is to build your team. I mean, there'd be no reason to sign up if you didn't plan on building your team. So when you bring on 3 active ITAs, IntelliTravel agents, you are considered a bronze builder, and we celebrate you. You get a pin, you get your name put up on a flyer. It's pretty cool. It's really cool. So that's when you're a bronze builder, when you have 3. When you're a silver builder, which Chris is, who's on here tonight, that means you have 6 active ITAs on your team. 6 families you've helped. That's pretty fantastic. Now, once you become a gold builder, that's when you've got 9 personal recruits that you have brought onto the team. And this is where the magic happens, because as a gold builder, like I mentioned, you earn $60 instead of $50 per enrollment. You earn $35 versus $25 per direct sale match. Another great thing is, because I have more than 9 people that I have personally helped start their own business, I earn 10% on any travel booking commission that they get. So if Marianne goes out and books a vacation and she earns a commission of $700, I, as her sponsor, get $70. That doesn't mean I'm taking $70 from Marianne. That just means I'm getting paid $70 from the company as basically, hey, thanks for bringing Marianne onto the business. Here's you a bonus. And that check, that is a fun check to get, because I did the work once by bringing Marianne onto the business. And I'm going to keep getting this residual income off the work that she's doing for the work I did once. This is where the beauty of, real earning comes into play. Getting paid for the work you do once over and over. As a gold builder, we also get a 10% match on our personal reps and matrix commissions. So each month we get a payment of $4 per person that we have on our team. So if Marianne has a team of 100 people, which she will soon, she's going to be getting a minimum of $400 a month paycheck, okay? So that means she'll get her $400 and I, as her sponsor, get $40. You see how that works? So the more people you have underneath you that you personally bring on, the more you're going to be making residually. It's awesome. There's not much more I can say about it besides that. Matrix commissions are paid out monthly with IntelliTravel. So I get paid weekly for the recruiting that I did, and I get paid monthly for my matrix, okay? And let me explain that. It's once you have recruited at least 2 people, over here you can see the levels here. As soon as you create 2 people, it basically turns up on your matrix, okay? And you get paid $4 per person that's on your matrix. Now, let's say you've got 3 people. You've become a gold builder, okay? You've got 3 people, excuse me, a bronze builder, I'm sorry. And you've got 3 people on your team. So 4 times 3 is $12. That's what you're gonna earn a month. Now, I know you're thinking, oh, big whoop, 12 bucks, that's nothing. Well, it may not start out as much, but it's going to become a lot, because look, once you get 9 people, you're getting 9 times 4, which is 36. Hey, wait, that's not 36. It's 36 plus the level below, which makes 48. So you can see, as you go with more people on your team, your income increases. Now, right down here is the maximum people you can have in your matrix, 19,683. And that means you're going to be getting a potential payout per month of $118,092. That's cool. That's way cool. That's a lot of money, you guys. Even if you only get 10% of that, even if you only got, 1,000 people or whatever, I mean, monthly, that's a lot of money coming in. And so when I said that I get the 10% match on the my personal reps matrix, I'll get 10% of this total over here. Whatever level they're at, I'll get 10% on every single person I have personally brought onto the team. I love it. I love it. Gold and above do receive that 10%. So you have to have at least 9 people to start getting that 10% override. Basically, we call it an override. Now that matrix, I should say, there's a lot of levels to it. There's a lot of in-depthness to it, but in a nutshell, that's what it is. And just know that your goal as a Planet Marketing representative is to get 9 people on your team or more. Okay, become a gold builder. The next level of awesomeness is becoming a director. After you're a gold builder, you really want to strive to be a director. This means you've got at least 100 people on your team. This doesn't mean that you have brought all 100 people on your team. That means that you maybe brought 10 on, and they all brought 10 on, with a team effort of 100. I'm a 1-star director in the business, so I get a director bonus each month of $500. Now, this $500 just comes to me. It's so cool. It just shows up. It just shows up. I love it. Regardless of what I've done that month, I get that $500. Now, I also get 100 people times $4. You get that for your matrix pay. Each of these right here are the minimum amount of people you need for that star rating, okay? So 100 people, that's $400 a month, plus the team bonus. And 1-star directors are guaranteed at least $1,000 a month. So if for whatever reason your earnings don't equal $1,000, they do send you a check to make it up, so you're earning $1,000. The director bonus is paid in addition to the weekly and residual pay. So as a director, I get paid 7 times a month if I've recruited somebody each week during that month. 7 times a month, can you believe that? So cool. Now, as a director also, this team bonus down here, how I said there's 6 levels of team bonuses. You see them displayed here on the bottom. This team bonus right here, so whenever I enroll somebody as a director, when I bring someone on the team personally, I earn $70 for bringing them onto the team versus $50. And also I get $45 anytime my direct recruits bring somebody on for that match, because I'm getting that bonus. I'm getting the gold bonus and the director bonus. So they add up. They really do add up. And you can see here, we've got 2 people in the company, almost 3, who have 5 stars, which means they've got at least 4,000 people on their team. So look at their bonus. They're getting $10,000 automatically each month as their bonus for being a 5-star director. On top of that, they're getting $4,000 at least times $4 per month for their matrix pay. $16,000, $26,000. And each time as a 5-star director, they bring someone onto the team personally. Because of all these team bonuses adding up, they get paid $110 each time they enroll somebody. Isn't that awesome? There's a lot of earning potential in this business, you guys. And we're just scratching the surface of it here. You can see we've got 6, 7, 8, 9 stars possible. Nobody has reached them yet, but they're possible. This business, the Planet Marketing side of the business, is only 3 years old. On the 27th of this month, it's their 3rd-year anniversary. So in just 3 short years, this kind of money is being made, $26,000 a month. Imagine making that in a regular day job in 3 years, going from 0 to 26,000 plus per month. Not going to happen. But you can get it here with residual income and leveraged income. Now, when we reach different waypoints in the business, we get recognized. We love recognition. The presidential rings and Rolex watch, you get, when you earn $8,333 a month in your business, you earn the sapphire ring, because that indicates that you're going to be making $1,000 a year. At convention this past September, there were 14 new people who received their sapphire rings. One of them being our director, Aunt Piku. And that's amazing, you guys. $100,000 from 0 to $100,000 in less than 3 years. It's incredible. We've got, I believe, 5 folks who have that ruby ring, saying, earnings of $250,000 or more per year. We've got 2 gentlemen who have the diamond ring, earning $500,000 or more per year. And one of those gentlemen, Mr. Shedrick White, the #1 money earner in Planet Marketing, is just about to receive his double diamond ring, meaning he's earning $1 million or more a year with Planet Marketing. Let that sink in. $0 to $1 million in 3-year time. That's a lot of earning, you guys. That's a lot of potential. And there's only so much more wonderfulness to come. When you become a 5-star director in the company, you get a Rolex watch. You could see I don't wear a watch, but I guarantee you, when I become a 5-star director, I will be wearing a Rolex watch. I'll wear it around. I'll let people know what time it is all the time. I'll be okay with that. Pretty cool to get recognition like this, beyond your paycheck, beyond, just having your team, which is so great, you guys, to build a team because you're helping people, you're empowering people to live a better life. But then to have a fancy schmancy ring or a watch to show off to catch people's eye, it's a very important conversation starter. Now, as I've mentioned, IntelliTravel and Planet Marketing are both turnkey businesses. We've got so many tools. With Planet Marketing, we've got a website to track your business. We've got a mobile app to grow your business. You can send out information directly from your app to your people who are interested. You can send it right to their phone or to their email or to their messenger, whatever you need to do. We have so much training on demand, live training, recorded training, calls. We've got calls almost every night of the week that we can join in on to learn more, get pumped up, get motivation, get more tools for success and more support. We also have events. I mentioned that we had a convention. It was in September. We have things like that, live events, trainings, conventions. We have weekly meetups all over the nation. So pretty cool that we have that available to us to keep us plugged into the business. Keep us fresh, I guess. Now, this Planet Marketing Pledge, I can't stress enough how wonderful this is. And what this pledge is saying is, as soon as you become a Planet Marketing Director, you can feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, the business that you've created with Planet Marketing is going to outlast you. Because what's going to happen is your family will still receive your Planet Marketing pay. So they'll still get your weekly commissions, your director pay, your director bonuses, and the monthly residual income that's coming in for your business. So your family's still going to get paid 4 different payments for your business in the event of your passing. Now, you guys, when I first learned this, I knew at that point that I had to become a director. I just knew it because I've got a young daughter, like I mentioned, and she deserves to have something fantastic, some financial help if I'm to pass away. And I know now that she's going to have that forever. And that'll last for the life of the company. This, I can pass away and, I can will my pay onto her, or she can will it onto her children, and so on, as long as Planet Marketing is around. So that's pretty important to me, and it should be important to you too, considering that you're going to do this business. So, you may think, well, okay, if I die, well, my team's going to basically fizzle. No, because the other Planet Marketing directors have said that they'll come in and help your team. They'll kind of be director in place of you and help your team grow. So there's a potential that your family can get more income from your Planet Marketing pay than you were actually getting when you were alive, because your team's going to continue to grow. So that's pretty special, and I don't want anyone to ever forget that. If you're part of Planet Marketing, you need to have that Planet Marketing pledge in the back of your mind all the time, and you need to be striving towards getting it. Now tonight, I want you to make a decision. You're either a 1, 2, or a 3 as far as this decision goes. Number 3 means, no thank you, that was a fun presentation, I like to learn more things, but it's just not for me. And that's totally okay, because like I said, we know that this is not for everybody. But we do hope that if you do have any travel, or if you do come across someone who you think might be a good fit for this business, that you let the person know who sent you here, hey, I want to book some travel, or I have someone who I think might benefit from this. And just, spread the good word. So that's number 3. Now, number 2 means, this is awesome. I really love it and I want to do it, but I've got some questions. Very understandable. Very understandable. We can manage that. We're good at answering questions. And number 1 means, I'm ready to go. That was great. I've heard all I need to hear. I want to do this. Let's do it. So just think where you're at and get back to the person who sent you here and let them know, okay? So that's the end of the presentation tonight. I just want to, point out that it's time. It's time to start your journey of success. We're conditioned to think about going to work for 40 years and retiring and just like living off of that meager retirement. We're not meant to just exist. We're meant to thrive. We're meant to do good. And the journey of 1,000 miles does begin with 1 step, and we do certainly hope that that first step will be with us tonight with Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel, because we know that we've got some fantastic things to offer you guys. So that's the end of the presentation tonight. I'm going to stop this share. Excuse me real quick. There we go. Whoops. Hold on, I'm trying to get you back. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to open up I'm going to unmute everybody. And so if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to shout them out. It looks like the chat has some action going on. I'll check that. I'm listening. Good, good. Oh, yes. Got to get us paid. Yeah, Leanne. Leanne is responsible. Leanne Treckler. Thank you, Chris. She's responsible for getting us paid. We all love Leanne for that. She's good at that. All right, let me just make sure we got it all in. Okay. I'm gonna unmute everyone. So if you're hollering at your dog or your spouse, you might want to stop right now. So I'm gonna unmute everybody to see if we have any questions. Okay. Okay. Everyone's unmuted. Does anyone have any questions? Amber, anyone?
Where do I sign up?
I got the link. I got the link for you, girl. I got it.
Okay. I'm all in. All in.
Okay. Awesome. That's fantastic.
Yay.
Pretty cool.